Maggie, certified health and lifestyle coach. And I'm sure you have noticed the weather is changing and it is definitely starting to look more like fall. And so I want to talk about a few things that I think we need to be thinking to make sure that we are preparing our body. Like I said, there's lots of changes that are happening. It's about 6 or so when it's starting to get dark in the evening, and it's still dark at 6 in the morning. And so we need to make adjustments. We live in such a modern age. We have wonderful technology, but the fact is, we've got to still listen to our body, and we need to be taking the cues from nature because the fact is that we still need that time, especially in the evening, for our bodies to wind down. And if you drive by most neighborhoods at night, you see lights, blaring in most homes. And so I really want to talk about some of the things that we can do to really get our body in that place that we need to be. So one of the things is, and I talk about this a lot, and that is starting to tone down on the electronics in the evening. One of the things I'm realizing too is we need to be making sure that we're using more soft lights. LEDs are all the buzz these days, and yes, they last forever. Bright lights, it's great, but there are really some side effects that they can have, especially in the evening. We need to be using softer light, and we need to be turning the lights down. And again, getting off the electronics, getting off the phone, shutting down that blue light so that our body has time to prepare. Because during sleep, that's when the body does the detoxification, that's when digestion takes place, that's when healing and repair takes place. So imagine, a car, um, a mechanic, and he does all of his work at night, but he goes in later and later and later. The window of time that he has to work is shortened. And so we've got to make sure that we are allowing as much time as necessary for the body to go through all those various cycles. And so if we're going to bed at say 10:30, 11, but we've been in front of blue lights, we've had all the lights, bright lights on in the home, then it's going to take time for the body to settle down, for the body to get to where it's ready to go through all of those different stages. And so that is so huge. And I think that's why we have so many issues with waking up. That's why a lot of people struggle with a lot of digestive issues. You have shortened that window of time that the body's able to go through all of the steps. So instead of digesting all of your food from the night before, waking up, being ready to have a bowel movement, and hit the floor running, your body is still going, oh, I didn't get done. I didn't get done. So then it's got yesterday's, the day before, and things get backed up. And that's when we start seeing health issues. So we need to be taking some steps. Again, pay attention to the weather. As the day is shortening, we need to be thinking of going to bed earlier. You think of pioneer days, they had their little lamp. They did things by candlelight, and they went to bed a lot earlier. But we are able to stay up as late as we want because, again, we've got all these electronics and modern conveniences. But our body is saying, no, I need to go to bed earlier so that we're able to get up and be more refreshed. We actually need more sleep. We're not bears, but we need more sleep as we're going into the colder weather. So again, begin to really listen to your body, pay closer attention. You see, again, I think that's why a lot of sickness and viruses and these things are happening as we've got all of these changes in the weather, but on top of that, our body isn't getting what it needs. Pay attention to the foods that you're eating. On the days when it's warmer, by all means, enjoy those things. Make sure you're eating seasonally. This is the season for lots of the late fall fruits and vegetables. So take advantage of those things, okay? And maybe less heavy on the, the meats and the sweets and a lot of those things. Again, you still want to make sure you're getting plenty of exercise and moving, drinking lots of fluids, but maybe leaning more towards maybe like teas, hot teas and things like that, warm drinks. So again, just some precautions to be taking as we are making our way, as we're transitioning. Again, we see it in nature. It isn't just, at least where I live in the Midwest, it isn't just summer and then fall is the next day. It transitions into the seasons. And that's what we need to be doing. Again, lots and lots of fluids. That's a year-round thing, but we don't typically think about it as much as it gets cooler. But we need to be taking care of those things. So make sure you're listening to your body. You are paying attention to the things. You're getting more rest. You're relaxing more. And the beauty of it is, I like this time of year because it is. It's like, okay, we've enjoyed the hot summer, but now it's more indoor things, relaxing, maybe picking up some of those hobbies and things that you enjoy doing, cooking together as a family, having dinner earlier. Okay, in the summer, it's easy to be eating late into the evening, but having dinner earlier so that, again, your body is able to work on digesting that food. So again, take cues from nature. Begin thinking of ways that you can slowly start easing in. As soon as it's starting to get dark, start turning down lights. Use lamps and begin doing those types of things. Get ready for bed earlier, okay? Pay attention to the temperatures you keep in your home. We don't need the air on as much. Open windows, get that fresh air because you sleep better. It won't be long and we'll be putting more blankets on the bed. But again, pay attention to what's happening in nature and begin to think about ways to prepare your body so that you can get through this upcoming cold and flu season feeling better, avoiding sickness, and it's better for everyone. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you begun taking those steps? Maybe it wasn't even on your radar. But again, be paying attention, take care of your body, take care of your mind, enjoy reading, maybe less TV, and doing some of those quiet things just to prepare yourself. So anyway, I hope that you will leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. What are your plans for this fall? Are you taking advantage, enjoying the fruit of the season? So take care and God bless.